Hey folks, welcome back to another episode of Factorio. So we've got a few things set up. We're doing pretty good. We have our iron set up. We have power. So I'm thinking this episode we are going to look at getting our copper. So we're doing okay over here for copper. Why don't we bigify it? Because we're going to need some bigger things, or maybe research. We haven't done any kind of research at all. And research is going to be a little bit awkward because for at first, at least a little bit, we have to sort of make our own. So let's get that going. We can pick up all of this stuff. Can we make... Oh yeah, we haven't researched anything yet. So you're still going. Let's go get a ton of coal because a lot of our machines are going to run out fairly soon. And it's important that we keep them well supplied. We do have lots of space to continue expanding our power supply, but we don't really need to yet, so we'll just leave it. Yeah, I think this episode we're going to really upgrade our research capabilities. How are we doing for coal? Let's just start refilling everything while we wait, because we're really waiting for down here. We need to make those research packs. Later, that's one of the first things we'll be automating, is making those research packs so we don't have to waste so much time. But for now, this is the only way we can get them made. Because we can't research automation without the research packs. Okay, let's empty out. It actually doesn't really need to be emptied too much. So we're really just filling up places here and there. That one was getting pretty low. And then let's go get more coal for us. Oh yeah, coal. We actually took most of the coal, almost all of it there. Do we have another? Oh, we do have this. Although that doesn't really get us too much. In fact, that use more. Do we have another coal close by? We have one up there, but it doesn't look like it's a big one. And we don't have any kind of drills or anything set up just yet. So this is what we're going to need. There's a good research place, because I'd like it to... Later when we get robots, we'll really change a lot of things. But for now, we're going to clear a space, and just over here is going to be our research station. Oil. So we do have lots of oil. That's very good. Coal. We've got lots of coal in these parts. Got lots of stone. I'm going to leave this. We don't really use stone a lot, but later we will. One of the first things we're going to research as well is faster of these guys. The inserters. We are going to not make as many of these, just so it doesn't take for freaking ever. I think we can wait for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need some more of these in a box. Because as you can see, we're going to need to make a fair number of things. No, let's put the right things there. Okay. We're at the stage where it's still a lot of just sort of waiting for things to get built. Because once we get the basics set up and some basic automation, we don't really need to wait as long. Because we'll have more things that the AI will be handling for us, essentially. I'm in fact going to get rid of the 2 of those for now, just to speed things up. And then I'll immediately set them up to be built after everything else. I'm just wondering, I'm going to build another burner inserter there. And some more of these. I'd really like to get more coal going, because we are going to need coal for a fair bit longer. Let's build that. Okay. So that will be our first spot. First, what do we want first? Automation. We're going to go with automation first. Because with automation, we can start doing some other things. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So our power, how's our power looking? Power is still looking good. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to need lots more of those, so let's get them queued up. And we can stick our science packs in there, and, oh, should have thought of that one. There. That will be enough to get us automation going, and as soon as we have automation going, we'll be able to get science packs set up. And that will be our first one, getting science packs set up. Because getting science packs set up to be automatically made is going to require iron gear wheels, which will mean another step of making iron gear wheels. So we can lead iron gear wheels right off of from here. We may, we actually have copper over here, so we might just try and make, we might just try and make a whole separate production setup. Some iron, some copper, so that it produces everything you need right in here. Okay. So research, oh, there we go. Now that's automation. Now another one I'm going to get, let's see, optics, here we go. I'm getting this really because, for filming, so we can light up at night better. I want you lovely viewers to actually be able to see what we're doing here, so it's very important that I get optics set up and lights, although I don't know if we have enough research packs to actually get it done. So we're going to build a bunch of these. Okay, step one, we need to get iron gear wheels set up to be made. So we're going to hike up here to where we have our iron set up. Let's see, so I'm thinking we can, out of here we'll have some, what's a good way? What's a good way for now? I can think of some other good ways later. But for now, what is the best way? Let's see, what do we want next? I'm going to have this set up, but it's not going to get done. We don't have enough science packs. And we want to focus on getting more science packs set up. I'm going to have 2 because we're going to need a lot of them. Let's see. There's that. There's that. One, 2. I'm just trying to think of the best way. So if I'm quiet, it's because I'm really trying to plan this out a bit more. There's that. Yeah, 2 more automation things. I need another box. This is really just a stopgap for now as well. Okay. I'm going to need a lot more of these made. Pretty much all of them. Actually, probably not that many of them. That should be good. It will be a bit of a pain running the copper back and forth constantly for this. But later, when we set up a much bigger version, We could probably, we'll find a whole nother area and set up a like designated line just for that. So everything is going for it. Okay. And down like this. Oh, I know, this is terrible. Don't worry about it. It's going to get better. Oh, damn. Oh, I didn't make enough. Okay. What happened to my box? I thought I made a box. Okay. So this is just real rough research automation setup. It's going to be slow. What are you waiting on here? God, you serious? Oh, yeah. I took it all out instead. Okay, how much does copper for you take? Okay, so we guaranteed almost like about 300 research packs. It'll take a little while, but we've guaranteed 300 odd research packs. These will take a little while. I'm in fact going to get another one set up. Electric circuit. Ah, we need copper. So copper is definitely our next step. We really need to get a lot more copper going. This will be another pain running this for now, but later, once we get robots and things, a lot of it will sort itself out. So copper. Let's start scouting copper. We can get a lot more. What do we need for this? We need copper, don't we? So we're pretty much going to fill up this entire area for copper production. Yeah, definitely all 6 of those. Because once we get copper set up, we've got sort of our main 3. We've got coal, we have iron, we have copper. Those are the main 3. Oh, damn. I know what I'm forgetting there. So now we just have a little bit of a waiting game again. Make sure everything is working. It's just slow, otherwise it's going good. So we'll put this here, and we'll run around filling up all the coal burning things we need. Okay. We just did it recently, but it's getting EA again, especially all the burners over here. And it can be really fun setting up your own factory. There are a few slow points, like here in the beginning where you're kind of waiting for resources to stockpile and things like that. Personally, I like the beginning a lot more than late game. In late game, it's not as exciting. It's still, because it's in alpha, there's no real late game. There's no goal to really work towards. The one goal of build a rocket battery so that more colonists can land and stuff. Considering the aliens you're fighting are all like 4-legged dog kind of things, it doesn't really make sense why, like, they don't have anti-air capability. So it's really just sort of a stopgap for now, an excuse. But the game overall is really good, and it looks like it will be fantastic once we get once more of it gets set up. So let's get lights going here. Yes, excellent. Much brighter. It's very important that we have bright lights. I hear viewers really like to be able to see. So we are going to call this episode here. We have research set up. We got our automation for it set up. It will take a little while, but it is set up. It will take a pretty long while to stockpile. But we don't really need too much research done quickly at this stage. So next episode, we are going to focus on copper. So tune in as we get that set up. See you later, folks. Have a good one.